Alright, hey everyone. Hello, hello, hello. So, as always, everybody doing well. Alright. Alright, this been on my mind today. And I want to stay in a positive state, but I have to provide information before I get to, get into it, to explain why I'm talking about this. I talked about tithing before, right? And, how I feel about it or whatever. My thoughts. Give me a second. It is what it is. So, this is what's going on. When it comes to the church, I know a lot of churches probably going to be like, where do we belong at? What do we need to do? We're going to change up some things, okay? Because of the fact that y'all lived on a falsified notion about tithing, we're going to do the right way. So instead of y'all doing like Bible study and weekly prayer, weekend prayer and all of that, y'all gonna go into the communities, all right? Nobody can't say, I ain't got time for all of that. Yes, y'all do, okay? And this go for all churches in the world. All churches. Even the satanic churches, y'all are part of it too. You family too, okay? We're gonna go out. And y'all gonna go into the community and find out what is needed in the communities. So that means y'all get your lawnmowers and all of that, your hair clippers, the people that do flower work and all of that. You're gonna provide those services there, okay? You're gonna get out into the community. You're gonna go, if people need their grass cut, that's what y'all gonna do. If you need certain things taken care of, like daycare services and stuff like that, y'all gonna help out with that, okay? Because it's your community, they're your church members. So if somebody is like, they got to go to work and they can't afford somebody to watch the kids, this is how y'all gonna do it. Oh my God, yes, we're gonna help each other out, okay? Because y'all go to church, y'all communicate, we're gonna work together, okay? As always, use discernment. You understand? If you know you trust this member and everything, use discernment. So y'all need to know who the people in your church that go through different, find out what the congregation need, okay? And we're going to go out into the public, and that's what we're going to do, all right? So that means to the schools, we're going to figure ways out with the schools, figure out what kids need. Maybe we can find ways to provide like food and stuff to the community or whatever. We're going to figure it out, okay? Everybody going to figure out, we're going to figure out how we're going to get it set up. If a person need transportation to work or something, this is how y'all gonna do it, okay? If a person needs like medicine or something picked up, call the church. Say, look, I need a ride to my doctor's appointment. I need a ride to get my medication. I need a ride to go to this whatever. Yes, y'all are the new call, okay? The 411. That's who y'all gonna be. All right, they need something, somebody's going to be available. You say you're the church, doors open 24/7. And what I mean by that is this: if you want to play the role, then play the role. All right. So if you're one of your members, call in and say, hey, I need some type of assistance with services to get my child to school, or I need this and that. Y'all gonna get your behinds up and do it, and don't ask for no gas money or nothing. Okay, if they say, look, I don't have any money for groceries or something, figure it out for them. Figure it out. Figure it out. Y'all got the money for the church, figure it out. Your family. If someone calls and say, look, I don't have no food for tonight, I'm out of groceries, we need some assistance, you better get your whole congregation together. That's how y'all gonna do it, because now we know you got the money. Yeah, you got the money. Yeah, because it's not coming out of your pocket now, because it's in your pocket. You got the money now. Y'all was pimping out the pastors and all of them at all these churches, right? Giving the love offerings, right? Now give the love offering. That's how y'all gonna do it. All right, I don't want to hear, oh, we can't do it, we ain't got the funding. Okay, cool. You ain't got the funding? You don't have the funding. You don't have the funding? I second that motion. You do not have the funding. I second that motion. So, we know y'all got the money. Y'all got the ATMs in the church. Y'all got the cash apps. And y'all got all of this other stuff. This is how you're going to help your communities out. Because guess what? If China and them can have clean streets and stuff, we should have the same thing too. So that means we're not going to wait for the jail people to come out of jail to go clean up the community. You're going to do it. Remember back in the day when they had like the 4-H organizations or whatever? That's what we used to do back in the day. 4-H. We'll go out once in a while, go out to these communities. Guess what else y'all gonna do? You're gonna go to the nursing homes. Yeah, where the mother of the church and the deacon of the church, y'all left there. Y'all gonna go there and y'all gonna do sit-ins. Yes, you're gonna take time where y'all gonna go out to these nursing homes and sit your behinds down and just sit with the people and allow them to either talk or just chill with or something. Y'all gonna work it out, because guess what? The community know you, so you're not a stranger, right? Right? Okay. So y'all gonna go out to these nursing homes and provide your services by sitting there listening to them and talking to them, seeing what they need or whatever. Yeah. Because that's what y'all been doing around Christmas, right? When y'all get y'all little fruit baskets and stuff. Okay. Don't act like y'all don't know. This is how we're going to help the community out. Because if y'all can sit back and get all dolled up for church, do y'all dances and communicate and all that, then you could do the same thing for your community. Okay? Okay, this is how we're going to do it all around the world. You can provide services. If you know there are people that don't have, like there's a lot of parents that work a lot. They work a lot. And they're not able to feed their children like that. Then you need to have someone that can provide services, food. Y'all got the money. You got the money. So y'all need to be making sure that y'all can provide meals for those families where the parents are always working, where those kids ain't getting real meals. Y'all need to start providing stuff like that as well. Okay? Okay. Because we're not going to wait until the deaths of the people come up in the funerals and stuff like that. We're not going to do it. And why are y'all charging for a funeral? They dead. Why we charging for that? Why is the pastor accepting money for a funeral? You telling me this person been a part of this church or their family been a part of this church and you getting paid for the... You getting paid? Really? Really? Well, I want my money, because they coming into the gate. Where my money at? Pimping. Where my money at? Because they can't go nowhere without me. So you telling me y'all out here getting paid for them to come into the church? Don't tell me it's that light bill, because you already got that paid by the first lady. I meant the other lady. I meant not that lady, the other lady. I want my money. You know, this is a club. It's VIP section. But some of y'all, you know, y'all come in late. I want my money. So how y'all gonna give it to me is provide y'all services out here in the world. Yeah. And this club be jamming. We be having a blast over here. But some of y'all get the memo right late. And then you got half of the other folks come walking in out of nowhere. Some of them, they go into heaven, and by the time they finish, they back into hell. I'm sitting here like, what that? Okay. I need to stop. But yeah, that's how we're going to do it, man, all around the world. Stop sitting inside a church. We're going to go out here. Now, this is the part I don't want to really talk about, but I have to talk about. All right. If you, all the leaders of the church, you're going to go in front of your congregation and be honest. You're going to tell them you a sinner. Okay? Yes, you are. You're going to say you know alcoholics and all of this and stuff. You're going to be honest with them. I don't want to hear that. Back in the day, man, I was up in the street back in the day. No, I say today I had a drink before I walked up in here, and I throw some mouthwash in. You know, when y'all see me sweating fast and knowing I ain't say nothing, that's the liquor coming out. But you know, don't judge me. Let them know the truth. Let them know that you have fallen short. Okay? Let the congregation know that you are not perfect. Please, 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 ma'am, sir, please do that. Thank you, thank you. Let them know you are not perfect and you fall short just about every day like everybody else. Because I'm going to tell y'all right now, I don't know how y'all do it every Sunday. Get out there and play Miss Perfect or Mr. Perfect every single Sunday. Then you got to do it throughout the week as well. Boy, I be sitting on the low. That's why I be throwing these words out here sometimes like I do, because I like, I can't do it every day. Shucks. I tell y'all, I go to church. I go to sleep in church. Y'all should see me. You should see me here. I be falling asleep quick as I don't know what. I don't know how y'all do it. I don't know how y'all do it. 4 hours church, 6-hour church services. I be tapping out. It's like, look, I'm about to go into the other church real quick. I'm like, hell, how y'all doing? It's, like, it's too hot in there. I got to cool off. Oh, God. It is, man. Y'all got to be honest. Y'all have to be honest. You have to be honest. You have to be honest. Y'all got to be honest. You got to be honest. Have y'all ever sit in church? Don't sit in the back of the church. You see everything. You see everything. You be sitting there, be like, what the heck she got on? I can see all her dimples. What, she playing connect the dots? It's like, why nobody don't tell Deacon he need to put some breath mints in his mouth before she starts talking? Lord, child. What the heck is... Some of y'all be holding those notes so long, you be like, what? Oh God. This is real. This is life. We all do it. We all do it. Wait. Hey, watch this. Watch this. Watch. The pastor gonna be like, look to your left and look to your right. Neighbor, look to your left. Hey, watch. She about to say hallelujah. Hallelujah. You already know. It's like, go to a church. That's your best comedy show out of nowhere. It's crazy, man. Y'all gotta be honest. We all do it. Shucks, we all do it. It is what it is. Worst thing when you in the choir and you in front of everybody and you on the front line and the pastor's talking and you doing this. I know I ain't the only one. I was in the choir, right? And you talking about somebody be wanting to go to sleep. I'll be over there. It's like that. Shucks. And I'm not gonna say a lie. I'm not the only person. Be like, man, can we go? And then they got the audacity to be like, man, I ain't gonna hold you long. Shucks. You should have said that 2 hours ago. Come on, man. Can we go? What are you doing? And don't do it. You already know.
What?
See, this one over here.
I heard that.
Hey, and then you got kids, man. And they sitting there over there wiggling and stuff. Like, sit your behind still. So my thing is this, man. You know, I could go about this all day. It's like, y'all gotta be honest. Y'all have to be honest. No different than y'all got those church members that keep going up to put money in the tithing plate, in the offering, and y'all know that they work in the back. So y'all know they go in the back and get that money back, right? Y'all didn't know that. Yeah, they go back in the back. See, they the ones that get y'all hyped up. The money hyper. Money hyper. That's one go with today. The money hyper, the person that hype y'all up, and y'all keep seeing them going back in their purse and keep putting more money when the pastor be like, I know we can do better than that. And you see them go in their purse and put more out. You already know. I'm going to tell you this right now. That $2 they put in, that was the original. That was what they was going to give. That $50 that they went and put in, they went in the back and got it back. Y'all just don't know that. Have you ever heard of a stripper when a person going up and they give the stripper 100, but they supposed to give them a 10, and they be like, can I get that? Can I get some change? You're like, yo, hey, shorty, look. I made a mistake. I gave you 100. I supposed to give you 10. Give me, hey, you got enough of change up there. Y'all can't tell me that it don't mind you of a strip club, because don't they put the song on right before? Sorry. They put the song on right before y'all start passing out money, like and then y'all go up there and y'all walk by to drop it off. I'll always be honest. That's how y'all do it, right? Y'all offering it, and then what happens? Then he preach or she preach. I think the churches, I'm gonna say like this, the churches that get their money before they dance, before they preach, that's the VIP section. Look, because depending on how many people put money out, right? Because you know they clocking. That's how you know you're going to get a good sermon or a bad one. So majority of the congregation sleep. Ain't pay them enough. Okay. If y'all ain't gonna laugh, I am, cause this is hilarious. Excuse me. Listen. This is life. It's life. And I'm gonna ruffle feathers all day. I got a lot. And I'm gonna make them move as much as I can make them move. You understand? I'm only calling facts. Because this is really what we do. Baby, can you turn it down, sir? This is really what people do. And reason why I say what I say the way I do it, because I want y'all to realize how y'all are no different in the outside world. Y'all just wear clothes. It's literally that simple. Excuse me. Y'all just wear clothes. It's that simple. You understand? They ain't no different. The ones on the outside. People don't realize that my spirit has been pimped out on both sides, one way or another. And at the end of the day, we have to acknowledge that. We have to accept that. Don't matter. Because the same way y'all look at the people on the outside, be like, how you raising your kids in that environment? How y'all sitting back and allow y'all kids to see this and allow y'all kids to see that? Really? How are you allowing your kids to sit back and being raised in the environment they in? Pretenders, pretending like there's something, pretending that they believe in something when they don't even understand what they really believing in. Because you go out here, play the role, and then when you go back, you act as someone else. So you're teaching your kids how to be two-faced, how to present themselves as one thing and then lie on the outside. Excuse me. Then you get mad at the ones on the outside for showing their true face while you being two-faced. Yeah, it's really like that. You understand? It's no different than when it comes to things in the church. When y'all have different events and stuff, y'all pick and choose who get those options. You understand? Y'all go based on who pays the most. Ain't that what they do? Excuse me. Ain't that what they do? On the outside, the elites, the higher ups. If you ain't got the money, then you ain't got a voice. Same for church. If you ain't got the money, you ain't got the voice. So you can't sit back and tell somebody what to do, how to do, unless you put in the money in. Right? And it's no different than saying whoever go to church the most is more saved than the others. Right? Right. So when it comes to getting titles and getting things, if that person don't go to church all the time, you're like, oh, they a heathen, but they probably out in the world actually being the truth. You understand? Excuse me. But yeah, it's literally like that. What about when it comes to gatherings like the food and stuff? When y'all have these food events, right? Where y'all have these pantries. Do you know? Because I seen it firsthand. Yeah, I'm going to call you out, but I'm not going to call your name. You know who you are. Right? Right. Do you know that a lot of these pantry places, when they have these foods come in, the people in the church that has the money, they go get their food first. Yeah, you heard me right. They get their food first. And they can go to the store and afford the food. They can go out there and afford what they need. They got the money to do what they need to do. Excuse me. But their freezers and all of that is packed with the food. And then the ones that really cannot afford it, they get the old food. They get the old stuff. Yeah, ain't it sad? The ones that can afford it get what they need. See, you shouldn't have nothing you shouldn't receive anything if you can afford it. This is for people that cannot afford it. The ones that can't get to the grocery store like that. They can't get these things like that. But they get the little bit. Yeah, you give them something. But then you're taking food home when you already can afford it. So you're taking a blessing out of somebody else's mouth. But these are the same ones that put all this money in the tithing. See, sometimes you got the ones that throw all that extra money out and offering tithing, and they feel like when these moments come, that's how they get their money back. If they didn't go into the collection plate and pick it up before they walked out. Yeah, this happens a lot. See, they double dipping. And they wonder why they hard on the outside. You know that ice cream, the soft serve ice cream with the cone? And they dip it into like the chocolate and then come out and it's hard on the outside, but they want to act soft on the inside. It's like that. It's just like that. They thinking they're going to get a treat for it. You understand? No different than when there's financial situations going on in the church where somebody needs some assistance, right? They actually look at your whole lifestyle, but then when it comes to them, they can just go into the bucket and get what they need out and walk on out the door. How is it that we have all this money to give to the other churches, but like I said, you can't even provide nothing to your congregation? How come the band members, excuse me, the musicians in them get money? I thought this is a thing where you are offering your time. So how is it that they get money, but then the choir can't get paid? At least you send out something for their time. saying, you know what? You provided a service too. Let's say that we, you know what, let's break this off between everybody. Or matter of fact, whenever we have these love offerings, I'm going to take y'all out to eat. We're going to all eat together. I don't care if it's McDonald's. We got enough to get everybody a $5 meal, then we're going to do that. If we can go out to a buffet, then we'll do that. To show y'all appreciation. Since we all did this, what we're going to do is we're going to come together maybe next week and we're going to all go out to eat. I'm going to take y'all out to eat for y'all services, saying thank you, because y'all don't have to get out of bed every single day or stop coming from church, from work, and then get ready to do choir service. And then knowing half of the time, some of the people don't even want to sing like they're supposed to sing. But you know what? I'm going to show appreciation because you always supported me as the pastor every single Sunday. Right? Ain't it amazing how y'all sing the same song over, just like they preach the same sermon over, but y'all don't get paid for the same services? Ain't it something? Y'all got to get to learn new songs where they get to preach the old sermon that was 10 years ago. So let's be honest. Let's be honest with ourselves. Let's be honest with others. Let's provide the services in the world and just be truthful and say, you know what, y'all, we may be locked in this church, but we the same like on the outside world. Y'all sit back and look down at people, but let's look at it like this. When y'all go out here in the world, y'all talk about how these people be dressing and stuff, but y'all dress the same in the churches. Don't matter where you at in the world. Y'all shouting and stuff, and no, not all churches shouting stuff, but at the end of the day, you gossip in just like everybody else. Y'all might as well call yourself Wendy. How you doing? I ain't mad at Wendy. She did her part. She did her part. She did her part. I ain't lie. She was messy. She was messy. But sometimes we need a little mess in the mix to bring out the truths of what's on the table. It is what it is. You understand? It is what it is. You understand? Being this position that I'm in is a messy job. It's a messy job. Be in my position, because in order for us to see the truth, we got to understand the mess that's around us. You understand? We all a mess. We all need to be cleaned up. You understand? I still put myself in the mix of it because I'm human. Shucks. You know how many times my thoughts go down that drain? I'll be like, back it up. I feel like, what's that song? What is this song by Cash? Is it Cash Money? Back that thing up. I gotta back it up. But yeah, so we all have our moments. None of us perfect. I'm about to prove a point. I'm about to body slam my son. I told you. I'm about to be like one of those services. I'm about to feel like a pause in the midst. Y'all hear some noise in the background. Well, keep hiding. Shucks. Oh, God. See? Normalize it, everybody else. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, after I get off of this, right, I'm going to body slam them and then come back later and do another message. Just let y'all know.
Make sure you say that you body slam. What are you
Y'all ain't see nothing, okay? You.
I'm still convinced. I heard you. You said that you're gonna beat me up.
Yep. Both. So. Better get ready, 'cause I'm gonna use mine too. But I'm about to get off from messing with him. But listen, at the end of the day, man, none of us is perfect. We got to acknowledge that we're not perfect. We have to acknowledge that we all go through something, and just be honest. Our main goal in this world is figuring out ourselves, loving ourselves, and just being and enjoying ourselves and being a service to each other. Let's not keep taking from others, and let's not keep trying to pimp people out to get something you want. You know, I'm going to say this. A pimp ain't always about sexual, okay? Yeah, let me explain this. Pimp ain't got to always be sexual, because if a person's providing the services, a person can be still pimping you out even though you're not doing a sexual transaction. Energy is an intimate thing no matter what. You can look at it as sexual, or you can look at it as a service. You understand? So I need y'all to understand that. But yeah, let's just take a step back. Go out here in the world and help your fellow neighbors. Let's build our neighborhoods up the right way. Be what you want for your neighborhood, that you want your neighborhood to be for you. If y'all know that another part, especially project areas and stuff, right? If y'all have church members is going through things where like they're, you know, they having issues in their apartments, like they need certain things taken care of, you know, like a plumber or something like that. If you can do it, go help them out. You understand? Just do it just do it out of love. Don't look at it as God gonna bless me. No, I ain't. Shucks, I see you trying to trick me out. I'm gonna make you dance for it first before I sit here and go. I see, you can't have kids in the room when you talk about stuff. But anyway, I murdered him. Oh, they get a shot. But yeah. So let's be a service to each other. Just love each other. If you know you're falling short, be honest that you're falling short.
That was on accident.
Y'all about to see a new gift happen. Kids being kids, it is what it is. Alright, so just be honest with yourselves, do what's right, be a service to your community, build your community up. If you know that you have fallen short, be honest to your congregation, say, look, I am not perfect, however it may go, just be honest. Just be honest to your congregation. You see me, this is a live action, this is real. Okay, it's not live, but it is live. You understand? Like, life happens. You understand? Ain't no different with kids. Life happens. And then even in the midst of these moments, like in one sense of me, I'm going to say this. If y'all see what I'm looking at, it's a belt in front of me. I'm about to tip. Okay. Okay. I'm not going to tear the belt up. But it's like, in one sense, a part of me be like, okay, stop. Don't do it. Don't, you know. But the other part of me is like, they just a child. Just want to have fun. No different than the rest of us. Okay. I didn't give him the black mama speech before I started. So that's why he's doing what he's doing. So I'm going to go with the flow. You understand? It's like that. You know the black mama speech be like, before we go in the store, you better not touch nothing. You better not ask me for nothing. You better not look at nothing. Matter of fact, keep your heads and eyes down. Matter of fact, put your hand out. You didn't know, now you know. But it's life. Enjoy everything. Enjoy the what is it? The uncertainties. I think that's a way of saying it. Everything happens for a reason, okay? Enjoy every moment. Just go out here, work, and help each other out. If y'all still want to have church services, I just say this. Yes, you can use the Bible for references, but just speak from the heart. And if the service ends in 10 minutes, then it ends in 10 minutes. You know, if you feel like the urge and you just say, you know what, anybody got a message today from God, right? It's not about who can do it better, how they can say it better, whatever. Just say, you know what, first, just get up. Just say, you know what, I'm going to say this. We're gonna freeform it every Sunday. No more scripts or whatever. Is there anybody that feel like that God gave them a message to present? Yes. All right, come up and give your message. It doesn't matter how they say it. Okay? And nobody's perfect. I'm not sitting here saying, yeah, go curse up the whole church. I'm not saying that. Be authentic. Allow a person to be authentic. See, y'all worry about the church being sanctified. This is really what is sanctified. Last time I checked, the church is just a building. It's just a house, no different than the house you lie in. Literally, like, get it, lie in, like bed lie in, and you lying. Okay, I just want you to understand that. But this is the true temple. Okay, so if a person go out there and talk, even if y'all feel some type of way about some things, maybe y'all have a conversation and just say, all right, y'all, what is it that y'all feel that we talk to the youth? Hey, yo, youth, how y'all really feel about the church? How y'all really feel? Allow them to talk. Get to understand your congregation. I don't care if it's 2 people or 100 people, however. Get to understand your congregation. You know, get to understand your congregation. And communicate, you know. Now, I'm going to tell you, you know, we do have those people that when they talk like this, and you about to fall asleep. So, Michael, you better sit your behind down.
I'm already sitting down.
Okay, give me a second. Excuse me, sir. Sir. Thank you. See? That's it. All you had to do. Okay? But yeah, so talk to your congregation. Communicate. That's it. Just communicate. And just get an understanding. Even for, I don't care if it's a newbie, I don't care what it is. Just communicate with each other. And just really get the real tea. Y'all like to say tea. You understand? Get the real understanding. Like, just, you know, just get to understand God, the truth, whatever it may be. And even if a person talks slow, allow them to communicate. You understand? Allow them to communicate. That's it. Y'all can still sing and fellowship and stuff like that, but put the Bible down and use the real Bible. Y'all already know the scripture, so you can, like I said, you can throw a word or 2 in there, but just be here, okay? Be honest, be truthful, and find a way. I'm not going to sit back and delegate exactly how y'all going to do it, but check the spirit and say, God, as a congregation, we all coming together right now, and we need some guidance on how you want us to operate in our community, because everybody's community needs something different. How can we help our community? How can we come together in our community? God, direct our paths when y'all about to have a meeting, okay? Do it on a Sunday with the whole congregation. And then, and just say, God, give us what we need for our community. And then when everybody, after y'all say y'all prayer, right? Then people want to start saying, oh, I got this idea. I got that idea. There you go. It's literally that simple. There you go. I will direct you for each community the way it need to go. And then if you want to add your own little sauce to it, that's perfectly fine. But I don't want to hear y'all say y'all ain't got no money or you can't have my time. On that note, y'all have a blessed day.